Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Biloxi Shuckers. The Shuckers continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Dylan File is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Now at the plate, TJ Friedl, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Chattanooga, the left fielder, TJ.
First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. TJ Friedl becomes the first out of the inning. And now pitch on the way. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Skied into very shallow right. Hermanson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nick Lodolo, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Casilla is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Into the box, Jake Gatewood comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Reese Hines. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So coming to the plate, Tyler Callahan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Callahan, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Digging in now, Chris Oakey. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Blake Alleman. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got
hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. So digging in now, Mark Mathias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Casilla is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Now to the plate, Carlos Leal. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Dylan.
Into the box, Dylan File. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Charles Cruz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count, 0-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nick Lodolo. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, T.J. Friedl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bolt will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Rich Hermanson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Friedl is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Settling in now, Devin Hairston. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming, here it is. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. At the plate, Jake Gatewood. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit in the air to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now batting, Alberti Chavez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Joaquin Casilla is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Reese Hines. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
1-1. Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And he takes strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Blake Alomar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
At the plate, Ryan Bolt. And it's grounded just foul down the line. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Stepping in, Andrew Bechtold. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 11 for him on the season as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
At the plate now, Mark Mathias, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
In now, Carlos Leal. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dylan File. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Casilla is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Chris Oakey.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner. Ready for another chance? Taylor Colway. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The first base
striding into the box, Charles Cruz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Rich Hermanson. Line drive to center field. Casilla is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Devin Hairston. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Stepping in now, Jake Gatewood. Line drive to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D'Lo, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder, And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The left fielder, number 20.
So now to the plate, Ryan Bolt. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Andrew Bechtold. And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, Carlos Leal. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Coming to the plate again, Rich Hermanson, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. First offering on its way. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Jamison Hanna will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. John Olzak takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The average for him at 267 on the year. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jamison Hanna goes down to become the 1st out in the 6th inning. couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Olzak, playing here in his age 26 season, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Alberti Chavez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on. Wyatt Strahan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. From the stretch, there's a drive out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate now, Jake Gatewood racing back the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away. Now at the plate, Blake Alomar. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Fox now the pitch. 1 out and a runner on 3rd. Fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan Bolt. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder Joaquin Casilla. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 0-1, here it comes. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reese Hines. In there at the letters 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Tyler Callahan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Andrew Bechtold will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Friedl has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Mathias. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Grounder down the line at 3rd. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Carlos Leal. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Line to the right side. Colway is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Stepping into the box, Chris Oakey. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Bowden Francis is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpenners look sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Gatewood will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that into the box now. Bowden Francis, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Into the box, Rich Hermanson. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joel Kuhnel will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Michael Beltre will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing right field and batting 9, number 39.
Now the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate, and he will score on the sacrifice fly. So no one on now after the sac fly, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Blake Allemond. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Beltre is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Standing in, Michael Beltre, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, TJ Friedl. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one by the look on the manager's face.
The throw into second, and he's safe.
Now batting.
At the plate, Joaquin Casilla, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point.
He makes the catch, and they will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
13-0, the convincing final score. The Shuckers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dylan File earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the San Antonio Missions and the Nashville Sounds. The Missions will attempt to cap this 4-game series with a sweep. That's coming up next. Joe Palumbo will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now batting, Corey Ray. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 6:35.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Number 21 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time. First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last stitch of that one.
At the plate, Jace Peterson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Taveras, and this will bang up against the wall.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Scooped up. And there's one down now. Striding forward now is the DH, C.J. Hinojosa. And he comes in already with 10 hits in the series alone, so he's about as dangerous as they come right now. Fouled away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings.
On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Taveras is there, 2 gone.
Batting it, the left fielder, number 10, Yoanel.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first. They've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
In now, David Freitas. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, Dero, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
To the plate now, Corey Ray. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The second baseman, Jace Peterson.
Into the box now, Jace Peterson. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. The run scores from second. It's 8-0. Now he's safe at second as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Yoni Hernandez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Popped him up. Ersig in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now Another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Is strike two swinging.
1-2.
One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
At the plate now, C.J. Hinojosa. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Luis.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Urias. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And the runner from third crosses the plate, make it 9-0.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't.
High and deep to center field. Taveras looks up, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 23 for him thus far, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit. Brian
Flynn enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Into the box, Yoangel Segovia. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The catcher, David.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Sam Travis.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fouled off. Hit out towards second. There's Peterson. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Corey Ray. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The batter, the second baseman.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Striding in, Ryan Healy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Hit hard to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Ronnie Rodriguez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. So striding forward now, Eli White, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Peterson fields it cleanly, and that's the first out. Digging in, Leody Taveras. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rodriguez is there. 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Tim Fedorovich. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Ready once again, C.J. Hinojosa. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Rocket to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. The couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Clark is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in once again, Lucas Erceg comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Standing in now, Yoanel Segovia. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Now batting, the catcher, David Freitas.
In now, David Freitas, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
At the plate, Corey Ray going back as the center fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round trip of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Tavares, well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, the first base.
Standing in, Ryan Healy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Healy rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Yoni Hernandez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pops this one up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Mario Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, Matt Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, CJ Hinojosa. First pitch coming, here it is. This year against right-handed pitching, Hinojosa is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
On the season, Hinojosa is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taveras waits on it. 1 away.
Now
Stepping in, Lucas Erceg. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Yoanel Segovia.
Into the box now, Yoanel Segovia. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Taveras looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning.
Derek Law gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, David Freitas.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
To the plate now, Corey Ray, pulled toward right center field. After it is Taveras. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping up now, Jace Peterson. Career numbers with Derek Law. He's 2 for 4. He's running. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Freitas isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Swung on and belted to left by Healy. This one is carrying well. Gone! Ryan Healy puts 2 on the board with that homer. Number 22 on the year, as this lead got even wider. Luke Farrell gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Sam Travis.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Healy scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, Blake Swihart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder going back. At the track, the wall, gone!
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging. They've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Ray. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in to try it again, Eli White. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. White, a 25-year-old, is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
Ball 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Now at the plate, C.J. Hinojosa, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Lucas Arce will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, David Freitas. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season as they just continue to pour it on here. Shane Carl gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Corey Ray. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jace.
Into the box, Jace Peterson. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Taveras waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Healy. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
We all know this guy's a real.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a solo home run for Ryan Healy. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronnie.
So now to the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left, number 26 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
The designated hitter, CJ.
Stepping in now, CJ Hinojosa. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Missions lead it 30-1. So stepping in, Leody Taveras. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Devin Williams enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The designated hitter.
Into the box now, Tim Fedorovich. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yoni Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Softly hit to short. Gonna be a tough play. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Juan Nicasio is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping into the box will be Luis Urias. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The next 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Herrera has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Lucas Erceg. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his third long ball. What a game.
Number 10. Yoanhel.
At the plate now, Yoanhel Segovia. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2, here it is. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting. The catcher, David Freitas.
In now, David Freitas. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The batter.
To the plate now, Sam Travis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
1-0 the count. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So coming to the plate, Ladarius Clark. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Out in front of it, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Freitas shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Eli White. He went down on strikes last time up. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. Corey Ray will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Jace Peterson. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Ryan Healy, and his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Left fielder looking up, and it's gone into the home bullpen. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, that's 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats. I'm no expert, but I might say they have to give him first base for the rest of the game, no matter what the situation is. He's destroying them so far.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Into the box, C.J. Hinojosa. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Luis Urias, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul and the inning is over. What was that all about? So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Trey Shupak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
79, Trey Shupak.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Yoni Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Popped up.
And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the 3rd out.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Lucas Erceg.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Number 10.
So now to the plate, Yoangel Segovia tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but this ball will get foul, and that idea didn't pan out. Now in the box, David Freitas, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out, but this is foul for the 1st strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that is off the wall. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Well, he thought about going for 3rd, and now that runner's in no man's land out there.
Now batting, the center fielder, Corey Ray.
In now, Corey Ray. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Clark is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mario Herrera, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now here it comes. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Matt Duffy. Popped him up. Healy is under it. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sam Travis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Rodriguez is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
Tons of runs in this one. San Antonio jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 70 earns his 5th winner of the year as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Joe Palumbo allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. Matt Carpenter will try to write his name in history books and break the single-season home run record. Next. Caleb Smith gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next for Milwaukee, Eric Sogard. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. 38th home run of the season for him. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Yelich is running high and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 46 now for him on the season, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Batting eighth.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the... At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has a read on it. He's got it one away. Ready now for the Marlins, John Birdie. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Popped up. Smoke. Waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Up next for Miami, Brian Anderson. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air out to right. Yelich is under it, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Adrian Hauser.
37. Adrian Hauser.
Hit hard to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The center fielder, number 6.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Line drive to center field. Joyce is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Joyce. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Garrett Cooper. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. A fastball is swung on and missed. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Garrett Cooper is retired leading off the bottom of the second. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Matt Joyce now. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Hauser has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
The left fielder, number
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a two-run shot for Ryan Braun, pushing him close to 400 at 391 for his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. No outs, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Harrison is right there. 2 gone.
The third base.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Matt Carpenter. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And so he ties the big redhead with home run number 70 on the year, as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The pitcher, number 37, Adrian Hauser.
Standing in now, Adrian Hauser, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Monte Harrison. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo shot here to left. 38th home run of the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Here's Eric Sogard.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Eric.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Into the basket, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. In is Christian Yelich. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Joyce. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He was a ground out victim last time up. High and deep to center field. Back goes Joyce to the track. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Eliezer Hernandez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Manny Pena turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. by getting a knock.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And now to the plate, John Birdie, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Anderson.
Brian Anderson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Yelich. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Now the pitch.
Cooper.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Eric Sogard.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Drilled to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Into the box, Ryan Braun. He grounds it sharply to third. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Matt Joyce. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Justin Smoke will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Right fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Adam Conley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So now to the plate, Matt Carpenter, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Giro. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Stepping in now, Adrian Hauser.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The center field.
Striding into the box, Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The batter, number 7.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. But he will close fast out there in right field as he. So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
David Phelps enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled away. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And it's gone into the bleachers.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that Brad Boxberger comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 8.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
The first base.
Justin Smoak will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Off the LED board and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, there are good days and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
The catcher, number 9. Manny.
To the plate now, Manny Pena. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as the blowout continues. Brian Stanek comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. At the plate now, Matt Carpenter. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson.
The third baseman, Brian
In there for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Garrett Cooper becomes the second out of the bottom of the seventh. In there, strike one.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1-2. So now the Brewers pitcher, David Phelps, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. Number 10 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, this is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings, and just like that, he's greeted with a bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
Yimi Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. At the plate, Eric Sogard. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Now back to right field, Christian Yelich.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now, Ryan Braun. He was a ground out victim last time up. And the pitch. Oh, and Braun connects on one in the air to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. Ryan Braun with the solo home run, number 392 of his career, as the blowout continues. Brandon Kinsler enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His 5th in this game as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, the catcher, Manny Pena.
Standing in now, Manny Pena. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, it's obvious these guys are feeling it in a big way here. 3 home runs in a row happens about maybe once a year or so, but it has happened, and we are here to witness it. Amazing.
Now batting, the third baseman.
In now, Matt Carpenter. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon.
So now to the plate, Brandon Crawford. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
He swings and grounds it to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
But he gets back in time, safe at 2nd base.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain.
He swings and grounds it to short. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. Eric Lauer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Joyce. No hits to this point. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Lauer has a strong chance of being an all-star this year. He's currently leading the vote totals among relief pitchers.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
The catcher,
So striding in, Francisco Cervelli. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Hit on the ground toward the left. Crawford's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
now batting, left field.
Stepping into the box, Monte Harrison. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 1. There's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time. Into the box now, Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ryan Braun. He went deep last time up. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Career home run number 393 as this lead got even wider.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Smoke at second with 2 down. Line drive to left. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 4th in the ballgame as they just continue to pour it on here. And that home run, obviously a big one, as he has now tied the record for most home runs in a season. 1 more and he'll become the all-time record holder.
The batter, number 35.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Number 36 on the year for him as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, the guy in the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
The batter, the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Eric Lauer. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. 2 out, nobody on. It's bunted into the air. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Brandon Kinsler.
And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Fielded by Sogard. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
The batter, number 5.
Now batting, John Birdie. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Birdie.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
28-1 this evening. The Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adrian Hauser earns his 8th victory of the season as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Caleb Smith permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Justin Smoke was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Brewers got the best of Miami 28-1. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. The Cincinnati Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 8-6. The Red Sox put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-3. The Tampa Bay Rays pitched well, allowing